Okay, should be recording now. All right, so this is the homepage of the church website. I just typed in unitedchurchofunderhill.com. ucu.church works the same way. And then you can just go to this give button that is right here on the far right-hand side. This drop-down menu pops out, online giving, just like that. And there's some information about it, but what you really need to know is the give now, big green button. So this takes us to, Tracy, what's the name of the service that we use? Vanco, right?
Correct. Vanco is our online giving service.
Right, so they manage all the secure online payments for this. You see this little lock symbol in the top, so we know it's secure giving. And then here we have these opportunities to give both our main pledges and regular offerings, as well as to some of these special offerings. Like next week, we will have our birthday bank in worship, as it's the last Sunday of March. Today, I mentioned the One Great Hour of Sharing special missions offering, the Travis Kennedy Memorial Campership Fund, which we had recently. You can give there. So throughout the year, actually, this remains. We do encourage kind of clustering the giving to those different funds around our special offerings so that we can pass on those gifts in a one lump sum, but they are available to give at any time, and as well as the main pledges and regular offerings. So let's say I want to give $20, here we go, to the main offering. I'm going to work ahead of the game and give $5 to the birthday bank next week. And it was our One Great Hour of Sharing. I'm feeling real generous today. We'll give $100 to that. So after you put in your amounts, here is our total, $125. So I'm going to choose the donation frequency. This is just going to be one time, but of course, if you wanted to go in and set up a weekly or monthly pledge or regular offering, that option is there as well. I will say I do have my regular giving set up to be automatic on a monthly schedule, so I don't even have to think about it. I know that it's going where it needs to go. So for those who are comfortable with that method of giving, we certainly welcome it as a church. But for now, we're going to do the one time. And donation start date, since it's one time, it's just one date. But if there was, it's a start date in case you were going to be giving on a recurring basis. So then we'll click continue. So this guides you then through all of the information you need to actually make your gift. Your name, your address, your phone number. You can see which fields here are required. And then how you would like to give, either via credit or debit card, which is the one that's default selected, a checking account, so it'll ask for your routing and account number. I believe the savings account does the same as well.
Yes.
And yes, you contact your financial institution for the routing number, which might also be on the bottom of your check if you have one, or honestly, you can usually just Google routing numbers and they come up pretty quickly. So once you fill out all of this information about your giving, you also have this option to save your profile before continuing. So that'll guide you into the next screen to select a password and set it up. And that's really helpful because even if you're giving one time, then the next time you come back to this site, you will already have an account, so you can you won't have to fill out all of this information again. It will securely save that information and you can repeat it. Of course, if you want to change your payment method the next time you give, you can do that as well. And of course, the little I am not a robot that you need to select.